Hey YouTube, it's Jennifer with Intensely Intimate Intuition, and I wanted to do a reading for tonight's and tonight into tomorrow's full moon in Aries energies for the collective, just to see what we're moving into. Aries is about initiation, taking action, forward movement. So that's all good for anybody that might have been feeling stuck or confused and kind of trapped in their head about something, okay? So we start with the Good Tarot from Colette Baron Reed, okay? And I pulled the overall energy and the reading, and then we use the Psychic Tarot from John Holland for the overall outcome. For the overall energy, we have Fortune's Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune, number 10, Major Arcana. And that speaks to endings. Okay, this is like a fated ending leading to destined beginning. So, ending to a karmic cycle, but immediately going into a new cycle. Okay, and the Fortune's Wheel or Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So, that's good energy, and we've had that card showing up for a while in the twin flame readings. Then we have the Tower. The Tower breaks down, it's number 16 in the Major Arcana, and it breaks down to a 7, which does speak to spiritual challenges. The Tower is all about spirit disrupting our current situation, or current foundation has to crumble or be destroyed in order to rebuild on a solid foundation. And then the last card here, number 11, which is Justice. That is the Libra Major Arcana card. So all three of our energies are Major Arcana, which is a big deal. That means that this is a very important time in our lives, okay? Now, I'm going to go through this reading. It's for the general collective. Therefore, you must use your intuition and take whatever I'm saying. And, you know, if it doesn't resonate to you, just click off and it's not for you. But for those that it does, you're going to have to apply this where it fits in your life. It could be relationship, career, home. It could be spiritual, you know, within yourself. But only you're going to know that, okay? Family, friendship, so on. You get the drift. So just, if it resonates with you, put it where it needs to be applied, okay? Because it's general. And if it doesn't, then, you know, just click off, I guess. So we start with the 10 of air, and it's a different way than I usually do in my readings. We're going to go down across, okay, because that's how they showed me, my guides showed me to read this reading. So we start with the 10 of air, and you can see this angel is blowing the feather up and away from herself. The 10 of air is graceful endings and hopeful beginnings. It's an end to old ways of thinking. Any negative thinking that has been holding you back is coming to an end. Okay, it's time to get out of your head, out of your thoughts, and to put your trust in divine order. Okay, put your trust in spirit, that what is meant for you, he has better. Okay, it's time to end the negative ways of looking at things so that you can allow the new beginning. And it starts there. It starts with you. You have to make a free will choice to end those negative thought patterns or negative behaviors to have the life that you are destined to have. And then we go to the 8 of air. This is release from denial, seeing things as they really are and having clarity. And that goes right along with it. You know, you have to release the negative patterns and the negative thinking, but you also have to release anything that you've been seeing with rose-colored glasses, okay? You have to take the rose-colored glasses off and see things as they really are now that we are under this full moon energy. Because remember, Aries moon is about initiation for change, being bold and confident and going after the life that you know that you deserve and that you're wanting to create. Okay, no more living in the past, no more denying things that are clearly not as you've been seeing them these last cycle. Okay, and you have to release that. Okay, when you release that, we have Major Arcana. This is the Strength card. It's called power. It's the number 8, okay, in the major arcana. And this card reminds you that you do have the inner strength, the willpower, the courage to overcome any obstacles, okay? So it may be that this is challenging for you. It's not going to be easy. You have to use your willpower. You have to use your inner strength to achieve this goal, okay? To successfully change your life, you have to actually put the effort and the work in. But you do have the strength. That's what this card means. You do have it within yourself. Like this man has this lion inside of him, okay? And he's trying to come out and show his true, authentic, powerful, confident self, okay? No more hiding in the background. No more putting on rose-colored glasses and thinking something's going to get better. It's time to take action. It's time to take control of your life and use your inner strength and power to make something move here and change for you in a situation or relationship, or however you want to put this with your current situation, okay? So then we have the Ace of Water. The Ace of Water is a beautiful card. It is, he has this pearl, okay? It's all about an offer of unconditional love. It's like, you know, God doesn't bring you a love that's going to hurt you. So this unconditional love is could be a new love, or it could be a transformed love. It's going to be different for everybody. Or it could be unconditional love for yourself that you haven't had, and that's what's been holding you back. Then we go to the Two of Fire. So the Two of Fire is all about creative planning for the future, mapping progress, trusting in the unknown. It is spirit-inspired inspiration. I really like that, spirit-inspired inspiration, because spirit is all over this reading. Wheel of Fortune is fated and destined. The Tower is spirit interceding and disrupting a situation that's not good for you. And spirit is all about karma and balance and bringing karmic justice to a situation. So this Two of Fire is spirit inspiring you to take action to make the changes, okay? That's also where you get the strength from with the Strength card. You get all of these things from spirit. Now, Temptation. This is the Devil card in the Rider-Waite Tarot. It's number 15, okay? Temptation is all about you needing to address either self-limiting behaviors or addictions at this time, placing too much emphasis on the material physical world and its pleasures. This happens when you start to pull away from spirit, okay? It's the Devil card, Major Arcana Devil card, so obviously there's a disconnect from spirit here that has to be addressed. Whatever it is for you, if it's addictions, or if it's fear of commitment, or if it's hiding your gifts, or, you know, what I want to say, not taking action, like putting something off for another day. I forget what the word I'm trying to, sorry, I'm channeling, so it's kind of hard to remember. Yeah, procrastination, that's it. It could be a number of things, you know, but you will know where this is coming. It's like temptation from the devil, okay? It's not focusing on spirit, but focusing on the world and desires and addictions and material things that at the end of the day don't bring your soul growth and unconditional love. Unconditional love is trying to be offered to you, but first this has to be addressed. And I think it's fitting that it's right next to the Strength card, because that's a reminder from spirit that you do have it within you to address these and get back in connection with spirit. Okay, so the next card we have is the Eight of Fire. And the Eight of Fire is all about gathering momentum, okay, which is all about this Aries full moon, gathering momentum. But remember, it's spirit inspired. So I think that's beautiful. Celebrating swift changes. It can also mean travel to new territories. So somebody could literally be moving to a new city or a new home. But you'll feel the call, you'll feel the pull, you'll know what it is for you that needs to change. Most all of us, and that's why I'm doing a collective reading today, because everybody I know in my personal life and clients is feeling that spirit-inspired call to change something, whether it's a career or a relationship or a way of thinking that's holding you back spiritually, or moving. Maybe you just don't feel like this is home anymore. Maybe everything at your home is falling apart, and Spirit's telling you it's time to go somewhere else. And that's for a reason. If you're feeling like you need to move, then there's something where you're moving to that's part of your path, okay? And then we have the Six of Air. The Six of Air is a rite of passage, a necessary change in thinking to gain greater wisdom. This could be very spiritual. It could be something that your soul was meant to go through, just like this boat is traveling through this water. Okay, it's a rite of passage. It's something that was destined for you to experience in your life. If you don't take the initiative to change something, though, it's going to get you off course. Okay, to stay on course, you have to go through this rite of passage. Nothing here says that it's going to be easy, but remember, with the Strength card, the Power card, you have the strength to do it. And it's Spirit inspired, so Spirit's not going to leave you to do it all on your own. Then we have the Stand Your Ground card. And this does speak to challenges and obstacles, okay? But you're standing your ground. You're standing up for what you believe. You're standing up for yourself, maybe, okay? But you're not backing down. This card is about not backing down. And once you go through all of these energies and you address these temptations and you start changing your perspective on things and releasing denial, releasing negative thoughts, you know where you're headed. So you're ready to stand your ground. You're ready to fight for whatever this is that you're willing to go through all of this to change, okay? And you know that it's fated. It's meant to be because you feel the call to do so. And then it gets really good. So we've gone through all of this, and we get the Sun, the most positive card on the deck. It speaks to abundance, clarity, the sun shining down on your life, spiritual growth. Everything good is the Sun, and that's Major Arcana number 19. Abundance is going to bring you the Ten of Earth. The Ten of Earth is the most abundant, outside of the Sun. This is like the abundance is coming down to your physical world, okay? You can see it. You're experiencing it. You're moving into that new home, and you can't hardly believe it. It's so nice. Or you just landed your dream job, and it's going to pay a salary you never even imagined. Or you're moving into a relationship that is a perfect fit for you, and you know that this tells you it's going to be a long-term relationship. So the Ten of Earth is like abundance beyond measure in your physical world. Who doesn't want that, right? So, these two cards alone, it's worth what we have to go through, okay, to get there. You can't get there by giving up or never starting, though. It's time to take action. And then that leads to number 13, transformation. This, to me, is your life totally transforming because of the gifts that Spirit is bringing you for the work that you've done, okay? This is transforming your life in a very positive way. And then we get the Nine of Earth. The Nine of Earth is it's the final stone placed in your new foundation. So where this tower comes to destroy, whatever this tower comes to fall in your life, this is the new foundation being built, the firm foundation being built. It's discipline, self-reliance, self-control, kind of the opposite of this temptation card. And it is reliable resources. It's one step away from the Ten of Earth. But I think the reason this is coming in is to let you know this is the final stone laid in the foundation, okay, that you're building to offset that tower had to come down. Then we move to the Three of Earth. The Three of Earth is building on solid foundations. And those of you that this is affecting you as far as relationships or career especially, this is teamwork, okay? This is working together with kindred spirits to reach a common goal. And that also lets us know that we're not going to do this alone. In this new cycle, we're going to have people who are like-minded with us, with the same goal, working closely with us. And then that leads us finally to victory and success, which is self-explanatory. after you've done this work and after you have put your faith in spirit that you know this is spirit inspired, you know that this change is going to be good for you, even if it's a little challenging, the victory and success on the other end and the abundance attached to it make it well worth it. Okay. All right, so for those of you who are looking for advice in romance, I'm going to pull from Dorian Virtue's Romance Angel cards and see what Spirit has for us. Spirit, holy angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What message do you have in romance for the general collective? What message do you have? Okay. And the card that popped out is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. You know, to me, that speaks of taking action. So this is what this time is about. If you have love for someone that has gone unexpressed, now is the time to express it, okay? You never know what could happen if you don't put yourself out there. And then the next card that was on the bottom when I shuffled is trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So express your love and trust that the angels and spirit have your back, okay? And then for those of you who just need a little guidance, it doesn't have to be love. Let's see if there's something here that they want to bring to you at this time. If you know this change isn't affecting your current relationship or bringing you a new one, then we might have something here that'll help you too. Okay, and we have moon cycles, which this is a full moon reading, so that is very fitting. And this is Archangel Haniel. It says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. Capitalize, I think, of money and career, and, you know, that's all good things. So this is a very good card for those of you who are willing to go through these changes, okay, and initiate and take action. And then we have comfort. Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So those of you who need healing at this time, just know that there is healing here for you. You have comfort. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to close your heart down. It's time to receive unconditional love, okay? And that's important. And I just wanted to pull. Also, I wanted to mention the bottom of the deck is usually important, always important. So this is the bottom of the deck for the Good Tarot, and this is the Queen of Fire. And when I look into her face on this card, she looks like somebody with confidence. Confidence is going to be very important for you at this time. Anytime that you are going forth to make a change, to put yourself out there, you need to boldly and confidently go forth knowing that this is fated, this is destined, and you have divine assistance, okay? That's, I think, very important for this reading. And then the bottom of the deck, with the John Holland deck, the Psychic Tarot deck, is Solitude. And this is all about going within. It's not necessarily about, you know, you have to be by yourself and you have to be alone. It's about going within before you take this big step, this big leap of faith. Just like here, you need to be confident and bold. Here, you need to take one last look within before you go forth and just make sure that this is exactly what you want, okay? Because you want to know that this is spirit inspired before you take that bold move, okay? Now, there are some of you who are not in communication with someone, and you just need a message. You know, what would they tell you if they weren't blocking their heart or defensive or whatever the reason is? Maybe you just need an extra message. So I'm going to pull a card here. And it says, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. That's for someone. Let's pull another one because we have a lot of people watching. Again, this is from their higher self or their soul. And this is for someone that says, I feel you leaving me behind. So this is probably for someone who knows that this change is going to affect their relationship. Okay? One more. Wow, that flipped quickly, whoever this is for. Wow. We both know I'm not the one for you. So if you're feeling that call, but you don't want to leave someone behind, just because you really don't want to hurt them, they're telling you that they know, they already know in their soul that they're not the one for you. They may not tell you that right now, but one day they may actually let you know that you did the right thing. So if you know that this is your destiny, please don't let anyone hold you back from disconnecting this relationship, okay? Breakups are hard. Trust me, I know. But sometimes it's just we know that we know that we know that we have to move on from it. So that's for somebody that's really struggling with this. Just know that in the end, it's going to be the best thing for both of you. Well, I hope this helps you out. And until next time, namaste.